football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Back to throw. It's McLeod. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Tried to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. Okay, so here comes the LSU LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's got room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
You'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Here's the second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Looking to throw yet again. Quick completion to the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now they call a run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can you keep it going here? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense scoops it up. Football comes out. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left. He's got it in the open. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Now they run a draw play. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Getting closer, but now it's 3rd down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Let's go! Let's go! They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Touchdown, LSU! Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's McLeod. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He fires it down the middle. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Fire to the right side, complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. He's got a man down the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, ASU. They connect for 6.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. First down here for this offense. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And now they run the draw play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's McLeod. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Throwing off play action. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Throws it to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
He hands it off from the gun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Fights through the tackle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half. We'll talk strategy here.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat. Body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw. It's McLeod. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A change of direction. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Scanning the field. It's McLeod. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Running back has it on the screen now.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A quick throw to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's McLeod. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Now, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. This one is dropped. No one around him. He couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. What a missed opportunity here. A chance for a big play. He's wide open. I think he starts to maybe think too much about making a play and trying to score a touchdown. Just drops the football.
Back to throw again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Dropping back, it's McLeod. The receiver grabs it and moves the football to the 27 and a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive, right?
Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Quick pass. The catch is made. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Man, more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To the air, it's McLeod. Caught quickly. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Number 12, set to kick off.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moves out of the pocket. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. They bring the punter onto the field now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The offense now operating in empty. Dropping back, it's McLeod. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And the Sun Devils will crank up the tempo.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Good enough for the first down at the 37. And the Sun Devils moving quickly down the field here.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? To throw, it's McLeod. Looking to the end zone. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This offense is still clicking. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not able to connect, incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Hey, this is a great way to start this drive, but they've got a long way to go. You need a touchdown, a two-point conversion, somehow get the ball back, and then do it again. So the clock is your enemy. So we got to move down the field in a hurry.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game,
looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, ASU. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. And it's caught, so the two-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll slot it at the 27. Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Leaning on the run game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Gets made on the out route. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Give it to the back again. Fighting him off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Oh, a big chunk play to pick up the 1st down. Now, don't get me wrong, he went out of bounds, but by getting that 1st down, new set of downs, continue to milk that clock and try to get this win.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Hand it off for a draw. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They call the draw play here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.